Hi YouTube and welcome to a video by the Unlucky Lads. This will detail the raid intel skips and black box locations on critical, regular and low for the Project Titan raid on Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Thank you as always for supporting our channel each week. We really appreciate our fans and hope that you'll all continue to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, or even donate using the link in our description. We make these raid intel and black box videos for you every week, and your support genuinely drives us to keep making them, which allows you to quickly complete the raids and collect the black boxes as soon as the Project Titan week begins. For critical this week, the modifiers will be Darkest Night, Realistic Reload, and Limited Health Regen. To start, you'll need to defend the smoky node at Heliport, which will grant access to Baal at the chemical refinery, and then after beating the tank Titan, you can move into Sector 2. Gargoyle requires 2 intels at Salamander, then the interrogation of the sniper at Camp Phoenix, and lastly inputting the password he gives you into the node at Testing Zone. And Supercomputer just requires the 4 nodes at Missile Site Ruins to be pressed together. Once you've beaten Gargoyle at Testing Zone, and Supercomputer at the building in the sea, you can move into Sector 3. Cerberus requires 2 intels at Red Phoenix and a further 2 intels at Scandium Mine. One you'll need to put your drone into the cave at B2 and the other is a pickup. Next you need to destroy the 3 panels at Prototype Workshop and finally put 4 hands-on nodes at No Man's Land. This will give you access to Cerberus at the top of Lava Shield where you can complete the raid. And if you're looking for the black box raid chests on Critical this week, there are 2 in Sector 1, the first at Chemical Refinery and the other at Heliport. Then there'll be 2 more boxes in Sector 2, the first at Camp Phoenix and the other at Missile Site Ruins, and finally there's 2 in Sector 3, the first at Prototype Workshop with the last one at No Man's Land. So the critical modifier we want to mention this week is Realistic Reload. It may sound obvious, but with this modifier it's important to keep an eye on your ammo and then only reload when you have to. Otherwise you could find yourself short on bullets when you need them the most. But if like us keeping an eye on your ammo isn't something you're very good at, then consider changing away from 100 round guns if you use one, because reloading earlier with a smaller clip size means you don't lose as many bullets. Then, in our opinion, the important talking point for the critical intel trail this week is pressing the 4 nodes at Missile Site Ruins for the supercomputer trail in Sector 2. This is because some stealth here can avoid alerting the bottom of the base, meaning you can complete this quicker. And also, if you do this task after the Gargoyle fight and en route to Supercomputer, then you could save even more time. But if you do have any problems with this week's raid, please comment below and we can try to help out, so you can beat the bosses and earn your rewards. Moving on to regular and low, there are no modifiers and it does just use last week's critical intel and black box locations. So begin by destroying the 4 panels at Satellite Dish to open up the circle for Baal at the chemical refinery. And once you beat this boss you can head into Sector 2. Gargoyle requires 5 panels at Camp Phoenix to be destroyed before you can then battle the Flying Titan at Testing Zone. And Supercomputer will need 1 intel at Salamander, followed by defending the node at the back of Testing Zone. Now you can fight Quantum at the building in the sea. With both Titans defeated in Sector 2, you can advance into Sector 3. For Cerberus you'll need to press 4 nodes at Lava Duct, which although locked can still be accessed a number of different ways, with our favourite being to team wipe at the wall to the left of Lava Duct's western gate. Once you press the 4 nodes at Lava Duct, you do have access to Cerberus at the top of Lava Shield, where you can complete the raid. And if you're looking for the black boxes this week, there are 2 in Sector 1. The first at Ancient Harbour and the other at Chemical Refinery. Then there'll be 2 boxes in Sector 2, the first at Camp Phoenix and the other at Testing Zone. And finally there's 2 more in Sector 3, the first at Scandium Mine with a final one at Prototype Workshop. Now let's take a quick look at the regular and low recap, which as you can see is just last week's critical raid, but without the modifiers and is slightly less difficult. Do bear in mind that you can still get some awesome rewards playing both of these raids, but only regular will have level 300 drops, because low has a maximum of level 250 for gear and guns. That's all for now. We hope you've enjoyed our Intel and Black Box video enough to leave a like and comment. Plus subscribe or donate if you haven't already. Please also continue letting your friends know about our channel, because all of your support genuinely drives us to make our content. So until next time, peace out, the unlucky lads.